A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Madueke goes short. Played in. He leaps for it! Against the crossbar! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
De Bruyne does really well there. He is strong. And this is Shevchenko. Yamal, and he's in on goal. De Bruyne! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's always nice to see the silky smooths. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Gabriel Jesus made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
He's found a way through. Odegaard! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
They've played it short, and it's Lewis Skelly. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Well, now here's a good back. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's been taken short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Odegaard. This looks promising. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0. And the shot! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And we're underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically Here's a chance! It's a loose ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Bruyne. Vieira. No goals as yet. Vieira, a player of legendary status. It's a pretty loose pass. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Threads one in. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Brighton with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Very nicely done. Yamal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Odegaard. And Madueke. Oh, good-looking ball. Norgard providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's run loose here. Calafiori. And here's Jesus. Doesn't quite get there. Roberto Carlos. And here's Jesus. And here's Martinelli. Spread to the right. Now it's Madueke. Gabriel. And the finish! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's very neat. That's a look and plays it forward. Calafiori defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't...
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Gabriel.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Gyökeres to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Crosses it in here. Oh, important interception. And that is a little undercooked. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the whistle. It's, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, a breakthrough already. De Bruyne. That is lovely. Oh, now he can run away. And De Bruyne! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's De Bruyne. Norgard simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Martinelli. This is a promising build-up. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Calafiori receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira.
Brighton really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Picked out Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Vieira. Cruyff. Now it's De Bruyne. Yamal. Norgard. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's De Bruyne. Cruyff. Now there's a and Shevchenko! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the time...
And a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
1 minute added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. And the counter is on. Searching passes played there. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 56 minutes is number 14, Andrei Shevchenko.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Roberto Carlos. Shevchenko currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And it's Vieira. Yamal. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. That's a sharp pass. And it's Lewis Skelly. It's played through for him. Madueke going forward. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Coming on the field.
Zubimendi.
Number 14, Eucharist.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Norgard proves too strong. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Roberto Carlos! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing, no progress. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gyökeres, look at the shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Engages and forces him off the ball. 5 minutes to add. Oh, outsmarting him this time. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Brighton are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great...
He leaps for it! Denied by an instinctive save.
Barry is offering a right smile there.
Can he get it through? Caught offside that time. Brighton yet to have an attempt on goal. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Everton really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rivaldo. Now it's Martinez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Brighton present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And we're underway. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. He is through here. Cross in. Alaba with the clearance. Rivaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos engages and forces him off the ball. Tarkowski played towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Alexander-Arnold. And Akanji. Alaba. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Garner. Rivaldo gets a foot in here. Rivaldo. Oh, this is it's Rivaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brighton have their second corner now. Rivaldo goes short. Oh, super! And the finish! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
After 23 minutes is number 13, Yamal! Yamal!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's shifted a chance! Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Toni Kroos. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's fabulous! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Barry. And it's Irabunam. Can he finish? Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's destined for the flank. Can he latch on to this? Ndiaye! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
So
Oh, what a half, Peter.
half.
What a half.
We
It
believe
really
the
has
boys
had a
can
bit of
turn around.
everything. Two sides
course
going
they
tooth
will.
and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yamal. Toni Kroos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Dewsbury Hall. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Barry! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Barry actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Space for him to turn and look. Dewsbury Hall. And it's Mykolenko. He's picked his way through. Mykolenko puts a cross in.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a great ball here. Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is number
Rivaldo
23.
with the short one.
Darwin Núñez.
Skims one in.
Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
shooting chance! And that's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Pressure,
After
what
72
pressure?
minutes
He
is
feels none of it.
number 23.
Núñez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Darwin
And he's got the beating of his man.
Darwin
Alexander-Arnold
Núñez.
did just about enough to come out on top there.
Number
Neither
3.
party overly willing to compromise.
Coming on the field is number 19.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Floated through. Pickford attempts a clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes for goal! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Brighton
Yamal.
have opted to
Coming
make
on
another
to
change
replace
here.
him is
Yamal taking
number
his leave
20,
here, having got himself
Messi.
on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a...
Beto! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Back to Perez, and Messi! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
Brighton look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to make...
Grealish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper. And that's it. Brighton have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Brighton with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rivaldo goes short, no way through, so back it comes, takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Rivaldo with the short one. Opts to play it back. He'll try from distance! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Messi receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? Oh, it's a vicious effort. Somerville finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I hope we get to see some of that quicksilver movement of his, Peter. He's particularly adept at cutting in from the wing, as well as timing his runs to stay on side and get in behind defences. And I think this opposition defence today are going to have to be on their toes to deal with him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Lewandowski.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Lewandowski. Nicely shaped cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Burmo. So we're still where we started right now. Good ball, good take. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. Vieira gets across and deals with it. He's in a great position here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Brighton clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Mount.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Burmo. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, well played.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a fine ball. Bruno Fernandes! And he's heaved it away. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Now it's Ahmad. Flings it across. And he's there to clear it. Ahmad. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. Picked out Mount! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 19, Mbappé. Coming on the field is number 30, Sheshko. Substitutions taking place.
Sheshko! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 16, Ahmad. Number 13, coming on the field, number 2, Diogo Dalot.
Darwin.
Number 10.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Mount. Spread neatly. More and more. Could be danger here. Tries a shot.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he shoots! Well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Now who's going to be first to this?